everybody! Okay, that's fine. Hello everybody, my name is Skwiible and welcome to this video. It's a thing where I do art, and no, I don't do art. I show art. Whatever, it's an art show thingy. Art show thingy. It's not an art show. So I was talking to a subscriber. A friend. So. Hey everybody, my name is Skwiible and welcome to I Show You My Art. Woo! I guess that's my theme song. It's not. Okay, so basically I have a giant stack of sketchbooks and paintings and stuff that I have done through my life, and I'm going to show them to you. So, this might be kind of long because it's going to be like, I have a lot of stuff here, and not all of them are filled, but like, I have little ones and big ones from when I was younger and older, and they're all mixed up, so some of them have years on them, but some of them do not, so I'm sorry about that. Alright, so, I got this tiny one, and this is a more recent one, and it has like 2 pictures in it. First picture is Stitch, or Lilo and Stitch. Woo, you can see my face over here. Okay, so, this one is Stitch holding a teddy bear, I think. It might be a panda teddy bear. But I've always liked Lilo and Stitch since I was little. It was like my show to watch all the time. So I just figured I'd draw this, and that was a while ago. And then I made up this little thing, and I named it Thing, and I even wrote Thing on the paper. I don't even know what it is. So those are the 2 drawings in all of this. And it was just really tiny, and I like drawing bigger things. So this sketchbook will come in handy when I want to draw tiny things. And I'm going to make a pile over here, move some stuff. Alright. This one says it was 2010, whenever I did these things. So, how old would I have been? So that's 5 years ago, and no duh. I would have been 12 years old, so they're not very good. They're actually pretty bad, and there's like a stain here. Okay, so I had these characters, and they were called Puffaloes, and I would draw them, and they were just puffballs with eyes. And those were my 2 main characters, Puffball and Tricity. Puffball was my original character that I started out with. He was purple and green, because those were my colors, like, everything I did. And then I copied some things from the internet, and I had this friend who is no longer my friend anymore, but she was obsessed with Happy Tree Friends, so I was like, why not? I didn't really like the show that much, but I would draw them because it was something to draw. And this is Nutty, the squirrel. And yeah, it was copied. I didn't come up with the idea myself. As you can see, the one that I came up with was not that good, so yeah. And then I have Psycho Birdo. Shoop da whoop. Don't know what that means, but I drew it. And it's funny, because it's got the little laser thingy from, whatever was going on the internet back then. And then, the Hexayube from Fantendo. I drew it. So, it looks like a Yoshi, but he's really fat. So here, I'll try to keep him there so you can look at him. If you need to look at him longer, just pause the video. Sorry if it's not the best. I'm recording with my normal webcam thingy that I record my face cam with, and it's not like widescreen, so yeah. There's Waldo. I found him. I just drew whatever I could because I love drawing and I knew that, but I didn't know what to draw half the time. Hey, look, it's King Julian. He has a show now, and it's really funny. And I really like it, and I don't know why. Because I didn't really like Madagascar that much. But I did watch the Penguins show, and wasn't there a movie that coming out soon or whatever? I drew myself. I used to have brown hair, because I was born with blonde hair, and then it faded to a dirty blonde brown color, and I just thought of it as brown. But now whenever my roots grow back, they're like bleach blonde. I dyed my hair black because I figured it matches my eyebrows. Why the heck not? Not that you know, whatever. I don't know. Spyro. I was obsessed with Spyro. I had a friend on PlayStation, and he was obsessed with Spyro too. And that's all we talked about. So there's a logo, and then baby Spyro, he's crying. I don't know. Someone tortured him or something. Well, you gotta see that. There you go. It's hard because I have to like peek around to see if it's actually in the video. Okay. Ember. So it says, oops, colored it wrong. And it's Ember the Dragon from one of the Spyro games. She was only in one of them, but she was really annoying. She was like the Amy of Spyro. And I didn't like her very much, but I drew her. Okay, and then I decided to make a bunch of Sonic characters, I guess. And I'm the second one from the left for me. I don't know what the direction would be, but I'm the white one. And I have no idea who any of the other people are. I just made them up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. I decided to make a logo for Puffalo's. I was gonna do a YouTube channel. I was going to make my own YouTube channel for Puffalo's where I would animate them and stuff, and I actually did start it. I had another channel, and I did animate something. And I haven't checked on that for a while, but I don't use that channel anymore. It'll be floating around the internet. I mean, I don't even remember what it was called. But, yeah. Here's the logo for Puffalo's. I loved drawing words. I don't know why. Like 3D words. There's a pink Puffalo. See, I drew them all the time. They were my thing. Like, I made them up and everything. Panda bear. Really tiny panda bear. And it says Panda Bear. I didn't sign anything. I didn't put the date on anything. That's just a freaking bunch of words. I tried to draw dragons with Puffalo's because there was going to be, I think I called them Dragonites. And they were supposed to be like the owners, I guess, of the Puffalo's, and they would change into humans. And that was part of the whole thing. Apparently this is a water-powered car. It doesn't look like a car at all, and it says LOL. That is not a car. That's like a bubble thing. Another Puffalo, no words, kind of cute, had a really big tongue. What the heck? Banana head, you got something on your leg. I drew this at 2 o'clock a.m. How do I show this? That's a thing. Now, Alexandria exiting Earth. I guess that was one of my stories. I used to like to write stories and books and stuff. And I would illustrate them. And this is what my people looked like back then. And you've seen my people that I draw now, if you have seen my channel art. My style changes all the time, and I just go with what I feel like drawing at the time. Okay. I was obsessed with Sonic. Like, obsessed with Sonic. And Silver was my favorite, character. And I even had a YouTube channel dedicated to that. It was called Silver and Blaze Rule 05. That channel has been deleted. I deleted it because I got mad at something. My friend was like, me and my friend had made YouTube channels together, and I think something happened, and I deleted it because I was mad. But I kept coming back to YouTube, and here I am again with my gaming channel, and it's going great. So, good. But here's the picture. You're here for the pictures, not for me to talk and ramble and crap. I wasn't very good, as I told you before, but I did draw. There's Sonic. Sonic, gotta go fast. Yep. Like I said, this is 2010, and I don't know what the heck is all over this paper. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Like, there's little specks of brown all over the paper. And it's like, okay. A Puffalo version of Nutty, and I made a character for Happy Tree Friends called Sweetie. And I animated this. No, I didn't animate. My friend animated it, and I created the storyline and everything, and we had it up on her channel, but this is the same friend that I am no longer friends with, and she deleted the videos, so that sucks. Things happen, I guess. There's Nutty and Sweetie, because Nutty likes candy, right? So, I guess, I think her story was she liked meat. Yeah, here. It says, name, Sweetie, obsession, meat, favorite color, turquoise, partner, Nutty. She was apparently his love interest. I don't know why he needed a love interest. So, here's Cheeky. I don't know who the heck Cheeky is. Oh, A Sweet Life is what it's called. And this is apparently the old version. And, where the heck am I going? And then this is the new version. I drew both of them. I don't know why I drew them twice, but I guess he wasn't good enough for one of us. That's a drawing that I did not do. I'm not going to show you because it's not my art, and we're not friends anymore, so. And this is Milkshake. I would take the page out, but on the back of it is something I drew, and that's why I don't do front and back drawings anymore. And plus, things will bleed through now that I use, like, pens and stuff. It's a little sketch of a buffalo. A crazy rabbit. I have never been able to draw animals. So, that's apparently my rabbit. And that. I don't know. He does look kind of crazy. And then there's a little Puffalo again. Like I said, I drew them all the time. They were all over. See, the rest of the page is blank. Like, I just drew a tiny little picture in the corner. Over here. That's where it is. And then the rest of the page, I was like, I'm done. It's a masterpiece. Same with these. Tiny little picture at the top. And it's like, I should have had a tiny sketchbook back then because, but no, I would have made them tiny on that page too. Sweetie again. That's, no. There's nothing else in there. Okay, so, next sketchbook. This one. It says it's my first sketchbook, but that is not true. Because this one was my first sketchbook, and I just drew a bunch of Mario characters. That one will come next. This one is actually a notebook. It's not paper, like normal paper. Like drawing paper, this one. It's not drawing paper, it's notebook paper, and it's like in really horrible condition. And on the back, on the back of the cover page, it says, warning, the pages in the sketchbook might make you cry. I have no idea why. But if you cry, I'm sorry. Okay. There's a inside of a fridge, I guess. And the top guy says, dude, I'm freezing, because he's in the freezer part. And then, well, I'd rather freeze than melt, is what he says. And then he says, hi, I'm a straw. Because I had a character, and I made him, I had a whole comic thing that I did. I don't know where any of the comics went. But it was all about this straw. And his name was Bendy. Bendy Straw. And he had, like, eyes and everything. And the only thing he would say is, hi, I'm a straw. And he had, like, friends that were part of the kitchen. And there'd be, like, a human girl who would come in the kitchen all the time. And use the utensils and stuff. And ask for juice randomly. And he would just tell people he's a straw. I actually think it's a pretty funny idea. And if I ever did animate something, I might try to do that eventually. This is apparently a scary sun. Okay, he's the sun. There's some Mario-style mountains in the background, and then that little thing, it's not even a buffalo, I don't think, and it says scary. Yeah. Nintendo. These I drew badly. Oh, goodness. There you go. Nothing else to say about that, just Nintendo. SpongeBob characters. I think everyone who is like into drawing has, or that has seen SpongeBob has at least drawn the characters at least once. And this is mine. SpongeBob Patrick and all the other ones, because that's Mr. Krabs, not even Patrick. How the heck do I show things on camera? It's not even... Okay. And another thing I drew around this time, I don't remember, it doesn't say the year that this was made in, but I remember this was middle school. This was actually around the same time that I did the Super Mario one, but the Super Mario one was my first one, and that was in 2009. So that was a year before this one, so I was 11, I think. Might have even been younger when I started them. I went back and relabeled the years and everything, but I used to draw Yoshi, and that is what my Yoshis look like. And everyone in my school wanted me to draw them a Yoshi. Everyone. And I don't even know why, because look at that. It's not good. Okay. And then there's this. It says, speed limit 60 miles per hour, and then there's a little speed bubble and, like, a trail thing, and I'm going the wrong way. But it says, who needs a speed limit? And it's supposed to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Like I said, I was obsessed. This is how I used to draw people. It's really tiny, but, Okay, then my copying skills were a lot better than my actual drawing by imagination skills. So this is me, I copied this from, I think it was Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube, and they had a bunch of artwork, and I would just sit there and copy those, because I liked the style that they had for the Sonic characters, and I could never do it myself. See, this one, I did this. I remember this. I did this. And then the next day, I was like, you know, I want to do my own. I want to make my own drawing. So I drew him in a chair next to the trash can. It says, Silver told me to stop eating chili dogs, or I would pay. He never said I'd get fat. So apparently he's fat. And in the trash are a bunch of chili dog wrappers, or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so good! I remember thinking this was the best drawing I've ever done in my life. And then, it's probably was. Like, the best drawing I've done when, I wasn't copying something. More Bendy Straw stuff. There's a dude, and, I am aware what these look like, because people like to inform me. But, I'm sorry, I was like 9. 10. I don't know how old I was. Okay, I'm a straw. Everybody knows that. Tacky. Tacky, that's a little thumbtack's name. And, he's always grumpy. He has that little grumpy attitude. It's really fun to go back and, like, back through my life and be like, hey, I did these, and remember all the things that I was doing and thinking whenever I drew them. Me trying to draw Bunny again. It was not that bad. For the age I was, it was pretty good. Okay. Then I have Chow, the little pets in Sonic Adventure. And apparently these are the Clone Bros. Let's get this party started. Yeah, no thanks. And it says 2012. Apparently this is 2012. I don't know. I thought this was made in 2009, but who the heck knows? This one's called Silent Night, it says at the top. And it's like sheep on the top of a hill with a path that does not get smaller as it goes further back. I had no sense of depth back then. And then there's a little, I think that's supposed to be a wolf. It's actually kind of cute. I don't like sheep though. No reason, just a video game made me hate sheep. There's a lemon with a glass of lemonade and he's saying, Mom. Morbid. And then, I have no idea what that is. It's like, I'll show you. And it says, it has an arrow pointing to it, and it says, figure it out. And then there's SpongeBob with a towel. So I'll show you SpongeBob with a towel. Rhina. How the heck do I do this? It's backwards. SpongeBob with a towel. And that thing. So if you can figure what that means, it has an arrow pointing to it that says, figure it out. I can't figure it out, and I drew it. Don't know. This is supposed to be SpongeBob Doodle. Stop making fun of it. And then an arrow pointing to SpongeBob Doodle, apparently. And then there's the ghost. This is, I'm not a shopping list, I'm a ghost. And if you know that reference, then you're amazing. If you don't know this reference, you're probably still amazing. But, yeah. So in SpongeBob, when Mr. Krabs had that fishing line, and he put the piece of paper in SpongeBob's room to scare him for some reason, and he was like, a shopping list? Because it was on the back. He had a shopping list on the back of the paper. Okay. Does this count as cheating? And it's Silver the Hedgehog using telekinesis to steal the cheat sheet for apparently the test, but it's on the principal's desk. And principals do not give tests. So that just shows how young I was, because I had no idea. Okay. And yes, it's cheating. The heck? Stoplights are so boring, especially when they are red. And it's not red. I think it says red in the stoplight. And this I drew on the way to driving to Illinois. I live in Missouri, and my great grandparents and some of my other family live in Illinois, or at least they used to. So whenever we went up there, I would bring this sketchbook and stuff like that, and I would draw. There's another one I did on that trip. I don't know how I remember these things and what I was doing, but I do. I think I drew this one when I was there. It says human or dragon, both, and her name was Isabella, and it was the dragon thing, where the dragons would turn into humans. It doesn't look like a dragon at all, but I tried. Littlest Pet Shop Peacock. It's really, really into Littlest Pet Shop when I was little. I used to play with my sister and make things up. Littlest Pet Shop Beaver. Silver the Hedgehog again. Getting a little bit better at it. The more you practice, the better you get. And I was like, what the heck? I swear revenge will come your way after all these years, Eggman Nega, you will pay. Don't know what that means. I did when I wrote it, but I have no idea what that means now. And it has a picture of him apparently choking himself. On the back, it's Silver, and he's sad. It says, it's too late. I knew there was no way for me to change the future. He's sad, and then surprise Silver, it says, huh. See, I was getting better. Slowly. Then I got really bad, and I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, and then my favorite Sonic characters, Silver the Hedgehog and Tails Miles per Hour. And then Clover and Cornmeal, which were the Izzy's twin siblings. Clover's a girl, Cornmeal's a boy, and they were really young and they got into a lot of trouble, and apparently they're in a box. It says careful on the box. Whatever that is. That's the thing I drew. This is gonna take a long time. This is gonna be a long video. I might have to split this up into parts. Loco Roco. That was a game I played on my PSP all the time. Oh my gosh. He's not innocent. He is. The one that is innocent is sweating and all nervous, and the one that isn't innocent is calm because he knows he's gonna get away with it. And I don't know why they're both Silver the Hedgehog. Oh my gosh. Now I can just kick back and levitate without my shoes and relax. Silver, what does that stand? So apparently he's supposed to be floating in the air and levitating with his shoes off, and they're stinking, and then I think that was supposed to be Shadow the Hedgehog? Focus. Focus. Thank you. Nope. Okay. Whatever, it'll work. Yeah. Just trip it off. Just rip it off. You're a guy. Is this really necessary? Because last time I checked, I was a guy. You should really take interest in your girly side once in a while. They're like the little angels on his shoulder. And the little angel says that he should take into consideration his girly side, and the devil says, "Rip it off, you're a guy." I guess that's like, if you're a guy and you feel like wearing a dress, why the heck not wear a dress? Wear a dress, man. I mean, go ahead. Me, as a Sonic character, I kept drawing that. A lot of pages got ripped out of here. And it's pretty much just a bunch of Sonic drawings. I'll skip ahead because I don't want the video to take forever. Okay, here's some baby Sonic characters I copied from the internet. Silver and Shadow. On the next page, there is Rouge and Amy. I know every single freaking character's name. There's Sonic characters trapped in bottles, Sonic and Silver, and these ones I was coloring, so I was looking into coloring my drawings. There's Shadow on the back, it's freaking falling out. There you go, Shadow. Bendy Straw again. I freaking love doing that. And his friend's name was Tubes. Out of all the names I could have named something that looked like that, I named it Tubes. Really? Really? Okay. Bendy Straw as a girl. And then Bendy Straw in 2012. So apparently I went back in this sketchbook, and this was in 2009 or something. And this was 2012. I was trying to show myself that I've improved. I think they both look pretty bad. I am smiling for no apparent reason. Okay. So there's the baby ones. Baby Sonic. Baby Tails. And there's Baby Knuckles. Yep. Oh my gosh, I have only gone through 2 sketchbooks. I drew all the time. So, Silver again. I skipped a bunch of stuff in here too, so I'm gonna skip that. And then I have pretty much nothing else. Oh, here's one. This one, I decided I was gonna try to make my own style up, and I drew this in the middle of the night, in the dark, in my friend's room, because she wanted to go to bed. And I did not, so I laid on the floor in the pitch black and drew this picture. And it's actually really creepy. Like, why? It looks like the cartoons that people watch nowadays, like the newer ones. Don't like them. And I don't know. Okay, no. We're just gonna end this one because this is old and it's not impressive art. I just wanted to show you guys that it started out and it wasn't that good whenever I was drawing freehand, but now I can kinda do it, I guess. Okay, this is, my sketchbook full of Mario characters. The little folder thing in here says, "Hi, I am Leah." Okay, 2009. This is when I drew this. I colored every single background of every single character black with a black crayon. And this is all crayon. And this is Rosalina sitting on an earth. And this is Mario as a raccoon. This is Luigi. Oh gosh, I just ripped that out. Oops. As a raccoon. That's going to have to be put back in there. Like, literally, these sketchbooks are so fragile because they're so old. Okay, Peach. Okay. Daisy. Mario was my thing. You thought Sonic was my thing, but honestly, I thought Mario was way better than Sonic. Toadette. The female Toad. Toad himself. Yoshi from one of the baseball games. Aluma from Mario Galaxy. So this is around when Mario Galaxy came out. I am young, man. And I play a bunch of old things. Like, I was not into the newer generation of stuff. I listened to music from the 80s when I was little. And I was born in 98. Dry Bones. Baby Daisy. Koopa, who is my favorite Mario character besides Blooper. Blooper is my favorite in Mario. Strikers or something. Koopa Troopa. Which, he's Koopa Paratroopa. Because he has the wings. It was Koopa Troopa is what I thought his name was. Since I didn't read things right with my eyesight or whatever. Baby Peach. What the heck? These are from Yoshi Story. I love that game. Baby Rosalina, which I don't think is an actual thing. Might be now, but it wasn't back then. Baby Mario. Baby Luigi. Diddy Kong. Okay. Dixie Kong. Bowser. I really like this. This is really good. Dry Bowser Jr. Don't know why I have Dry Bowser Jr. instead of Bowser Jr. What the heck? Goomba. Oh my gosh. Goombella from Paper Mario. And I think all these Goombas are from Paper Mario. And then there's Goombario. Goombas. And he has crazy eyes. Look at that. Shy Guy. He's another one of my favorite characters from this Mario series. Paper Yoshi, apparently. That was what my Yoshis looked like. I drew that freehand. I didn't look at anything for that. A 1-up that was not colored all the way. And it says, Leo Shockley, sketchbook, 5th and 6th grade. So that's when I did it, in 5th and 6th grade. Which is, I don't know how old I was. Sketchbook 2012. I did a lot of sketchbooks in 2012. Aw, that's cute. This one's a lot easier to turn, too. So I'm Pikachu in a Pikachu costume. Was that really 2012 when I did that? When was 2012? That was when I was in high school. That's when I first got into high school. This is Aiden, which is a kid I used to babysit. And I love him and his sister to death. And I don't get to see them anymore because of problems with their family and everything. This is Alexis, his sister. I love drawing little anime-style characters all the time. This is a girl. I copied the template from the internet, and then I drew everything else onto it. Same with this one. They don't have titles. This is apparently what the guys look like I drew. I was not good at drawing males because I didn't do that often. This is a girl that I did freehand. I did not use a template. I was getting okay with people. This is Psych. It's Sean Spencer from Psych. And he's played by James Roday, if you don't know that. And that show was my favorite show. Like, you could not compare it to anything else. Ian from Smosh. He's wearing a little donut thing and holding a milky milkshake. This is a girl with a little baby dragon in her hand. When I started drawing those cutesy little things, I drew them all the time. This is a comic. Okay, I'm going to put it up here. Hopefully it'll focus. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. I don't know how else to show it, and it's not really, it doesn't have words. It's just, yeah, all I can do is show you, and I just did, so, yeah. Another anime check. My famous turtle and dinosaur that I always drew. Not famous, it's just a thing I say, okay? Silver the Hedgehog! That was around the time when I was looking back at my sketchbook from 2009, and I was like, hey, I can draw that better. It's a little blob, and I think he's absolutely adorable, and he has a little heart coming out of his head. Like, he's like, I love you! He's so cute. Okay, this, I am not going to explain this at all. It is a ninja wizard ballerina. Don't judge. One person in this world will get that. Now it's just the ninja. So cute. Okay. This was me. I had hair down past my butt. And it was really long, brown, really messy. I'm not going to show you pictures because they're really bad. It did not look good back then. I had straight across bangs, and my hair looks bad right now. But, I mean, not normally, but like right now I'm having a bad hair day. And I drew myself with the hair all the way down to my feet. And only a pencil on top of a sketchbook. It's supposed to be me. Didn't like telling people that because I didn't want people to think that I was like drawing myself better than I looked, because I never thought that I was, good looking. I thought I was always ugly and everything. I don't really think that much anymore, but if you get wet, you'll get sick. And it's a little chibi boy holding an umbrella for a girl. It's not what umbrellas do. That is not how it works, but okay. Super Mario in little anime form. So cute. I wish I colored things back then. This one, yeah, I drew this myself. Why does everybody want me to be drawed to trap me in this paper? Because people kept saying, draw Batman, so there's Batman. And then I went on DeviantArt, and it was drawn by the Dark Gecko, and I copied it. And I wrote a little credit thing on the bottom. I just liked copying other people's art so that I could see. Guys, I drew a sheep. Just a sheep. On a cloud. That goes against everything. But I do like that style. Because it doesn't have a face, it doesn't have ears. It's just a circle with fluff around it and 2 legs. And I love drawing sheep like that. I thought they were so cute. This is an anime girl with a face that's way too far up on her head. But other than that, I think it looks okay. This one, Isabella! Drew her again. Sometimes human, sometimes dragon, and it still doesn't look like a dragon. It's a little more convincing. She's a very curvy girl now. And she has a very round face. Kind of reminds me of the Croods. Like, the girl from the Croods. Reminds me of. Loco Roco again. I think I was just going through my old sketchbook and redrawing things. So cute. This one's copied. It's Sonic. My chair's squeaking, so you're probably hearing that, and I'm sorry. But I cannot not move. This one's silver, and this was free-handed, so... And then my little dragon characters that don't look like dragons. Okay. And I think that's it for that sketchbook. It's been 38 minutes. I'm going to stop this video, and then I'm going to record a new one, and who knows when they'll go up. But, this one will probably go up tomorrow, which will be Saturday. It's Friday. Feels like Saturday. It's a great feeling to feel like a Saturday on a Friday after I just got home from school. Anyway, if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below just talking about my art crap. And I'll miss you till next time. I love you. Bye! Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to keep going with this video. Because if I'm thinking about maybe in the future, if my channel does grow like I want it to, doing a P.O. box. And this is the kind of length that my videos are gonna be if I'm reading your mail and stuff. So, I mean, I figured, why not get through all of my art, and then if I draw more art in the future, and I feel like showing you guys, which I will, then, why would I need to show all this stuff again? This is just my old art. So, I'm gonna keep going. It's gonna be a really, really long video, and it's gonna take forever to process and upload. But it's worth it, because it's my past, and it'll really get you guys to know me. I mean, really let you guys get to know me, because this is my childhood. All this stuff that you're seeing right now is my childhood. So let's continue this video, instead of me leaving you. My second sketchbook, which is a lie. This is 2011, before this one. So before the 2012 one I just showed you, this one was drawn. This is my little cave girl, Happy Tree Friend character, and her name was Lay Mate, I think. I think that's what it says. Yeah, Lay Mate. I like that name. Pretty. Then there's Flaky, is that her name? Fuzzy the Bunny. This was my Happy Tree Friends phase, when I really hated the show, but decided to draw a bunch of Happy Tree Friends. This is Sweetie. I redrew her and everything. This is Nutty. And these are all drawn without looking at things. So, I don't know. This is Sweetie throwing away candy, because she really hated candy in my little storyboard. She only liked meat. And Sweetie would only eat candy. I mean, not Sweetie. Nutty would only eat candy. And it was just really cute. Okay. Silver again. He tends to show up in my sketchbooks, and I didn't expect that. Okay. Here's Silver again. And then Bendy Straw. Says, "Hi, I'm a straw." Out loud. But on the inside of his head, he's thinking all of that. So if you can somehow pause this and read it, go ahead. But I don't feel like reading it right now. Okay. Then there is me cartoonized, which was apparently what I looked like. Which it is not at all. But that's what my people looked like back then, okay? Sweetie the Squirrel, sad for some reason. Literally says that. Realistic Pufflos. They're not realistic, but they're better than the ones that I drew before. They're really cute, though. Why did I draw them front and back? There's Trissy and Illy. And those were the, that was Tricity. I think that was her name. From the first Pufflo picture I showed you. This is Mario and Yoshi. That was copied, but not very well. This is Flippy from Happy Tree Friends. Flaky from Happy Tree Friends with some clothes on. A little sim alien thing I made up. It's cute. This is Milkshake, the daughter of Tricity and Puffball. I don't know, I had like family trees. This is Rainbow Sherbert, and she was, I think, Milkshake's best friend, or something like that. And she was supposed to be Rainbow. And this is Silver and Blaze, having a moment. And then this is Sally and Sonic. And this is copied from a comic that Sonic had in the past. I read the comics. I read all the Sonic comics. I was like a total geek. Bunch of Pufflos. Pufflo. Pufflos. Pufflos. Like, literally just a bunch of Pufflos. A comic. Okay. Not gonna read all that. Continuation of that comic. A boy, I think. This is head. I decapitated someone. An evil Pufflo. And some more Pufflos. And they're cute. Look how cute they are. Look at them. They're so adorable. That's it for this one. We finished that one pretty fast. Oh gosh. Dropping everything. This one. This is where I started decorating them with stickers and stuff. I think I decorated a few of the other ones. Food stuff. Cute. Oh my gosh. 2012 to 2013. This is Turtle and Penguin! It's called The News. Okay, so here's the picture. Okay, and what it says is, Penguin says, "Dude, it's December 2012. Turtle says, "Okay, so you don't know? What? The world's gonna end in 2 days. You are insane. No, I saw it on the news. The Mayan calendar, The Mayan calendar ends in 12/21/12, so the world's gonna end. And then Turtle's, like, shocked. And then he says, so, some Mayan calendar dude got very tired of making calendars, because he was making calendars up until 2012. He quit, so the world's gonna end. And then, Penguin says, the news told me, though! The news! That's what he looks like in the bottom. Alright, and then here's another Penguin and Turtle. They're really cute. Penguin says, I'm sexy and I know it. He says, YOLO, you obviously love Oreos. Yeah, I said it. And then he said, okay. He says, Turtle, you're an alien! And there's a picture of an alien turtle right there. On his little thing. And then he says, Turtle, hot chicks! And then Turtle says, yeah. See? And there's a bunch of chicks on fire. And they're like, peep, 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 because they're dying. Morbid. Aw, this is cool. Stop. I need to take better care of my stuff. And my hair needs to not do that. Now it's all messy. Okay. Okay, then there's this. Really cool. I really like this. I might go back to drawing in that style for a little bit. This is another character I made up in that style. Kind of reminds me of Elsa, but that movie wasn't out yet. This is a five-tailed fox. Don't know what five-tailed foxes are from. I think it's an anime thing, but I loved drawing him. He's so cute. And I think this one was inspired by my Silent Night drawing in my other sketchbook because I had the little wolf guy. This is an extremely happy, perky anime chick, and it says Happy New Year, and she has really freaking big boobs. Okay, look at that. Apparently this was New Year 2013? De Penguin and De Turtle. I don't know why I wrote De. De is like a French thing, isn't it? I should know this. I'm in a French class. Okay, this is a little dinosaur. I said that really weird. Really cute. Koopa Troopa. Oh my gosh, there's a chain chomp in the background. Right there. He's really cute. And there's a Yoshi egg. And then there's my Shy Guy. I really liked drawing Shy Guy. I drew him all over the place. I don't have all the drawings because I threw them away whenever I cleaned my room one time. But I kept that one. Okay, this says, Hey Turtle! What could you possibly want at 1 in the morning? I hit my head and I don't remember anything, he says. Yet you remember my name. Hooray for me. And then he says, What? Your name is Turtle? Your parents had no imagination. Kind of cute. Okay, and then there's this dragon thingy, which is a lot cuter than my other dragons I showed you. I really like drawing cute things. Here's an adorable Dry Bones. He was my favorite character. This is Link from A Bird's Eye View from Legend of Zelda. I was really proud of this, and I still am. Really good. Compared to my other stuff in this sketch. And then this is Zelda. And yes, the Link was copied. But I really liked that I could do that. This Zelda was also copied. This is her face. There you go. There's really short legs because I wanted to fit the feet on there for some reason. This is apparently what Mario and Luigi would look like as anime dudes. Which I hope not, because look at that. It's so funny. Stop it, chair. Talking to a chair, guys. someone needs to get help from me. Super Mario has a bunch of the little items that are used to like, throw things. Look at little Goomba. You don't look like a Goomba. Cute though. I keep saying that, but it is. It's adorable. Yeah. Birds. That's how I drew birds. Because I cannot draw birds, like actual birds. Except for my Flamingosaurus Rex. It's a pretty good bird. It's not a real bird, but it's my signature character now. Like, I love drawing him. Dinosaurs. And these ones were all drawn with metallic markers that my mom got me for Christmas before the New Year's, which was when I got the sketchbook around, you know. And then this is a little anime people. And they're all jumping for joy. Woo! Okay. This is apparently a turtle shell backpack. And it's not like a Ninja Turtles turtle shell backpack. It's more like a Koopa. Need this backpack made. Koopa shell backpack. I really still want this. Like, do you see how big that is? Imagine that's a full-size person, and that's how big the bag is. I would wear that everywhere. Like, all the time. And someday, if I ever have, like, a merch shop, I'm going to try to get a turtle shell backpack made. I don't know how the heck to do that, but if someday I do get popular enough to be recognized by a merch store that wants to make stuff for me, like Jacksepticeye and his little Septiceye stuffed animals that I will be buying one for Christmas if I have enough. This is a TV Echo Elizabeth, which is what I want to name my first daughter. Echo Elizabeth. I think it's the most pretty name I've ever heard in my life. Who knows what her last name will be, because I have no idea who I'm going to have babies with. This is Echo Elizabeth apparently as an older teenager. And she's leaning forward for some reason. And this is Echo Elizabeth with a really creepy face. I just really like saying that name. Okay. Echo Elizabeth. It's so pretty. Imagine if I, married and had kids with someone with an E or an F last name. Her name would be EEE or EEF. So her initials would either spell E or it would spell East. I just think that's the funniest thing. Is a baby. A baby. So cute. And that one was copied. I don't want to take credit for other people's things. That's why I keep saying that. Puppets. And this is a Wandalindian. If you have a Facebook, look up Wandaland, which is Wonderland without the R. I don't post on that page anymore, but people keep liking that page. And it had on the banner, I think, and the profile picture, it is something I drew digitally when I first got my first Wacom tablet. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Benny Straw comic. He's on a radio. And he says, "Holy cats dipped in nacho cheese sauce." What the heck? I had some weird phrases. So, this is, Bendy flying up in the air with wings. He's like, "Ooh," because he's dying. And then Tubes is like, "Holy fat mama, you can fly." Don't know what that means. Kind of funny. I keep saying that, but it's apparently that's what I feel like saying right now, okay? Okay, this is a blueprint for my, ceramics project. And it's a lamp. Is it over there? Well, let's see if I have it. It's a turtle lamp. I'm back. Okay. I think I gave it to my sister, but I have these other two, and you might see the blueprint thingies for these. This is a dinosaur lamp made out of porcelain, I think. Not very well made, but you're supposed to put a light bulb thing through this hole, screw in a light bulb, and then the cord will come out the back of that and shine through his mouth. So he'll have, like, light coming through his mouth. And that's a piece of my artwork. The watermelon decorated thing. Because we have a ceramics class in my high school. And it's okay. This is supposed to be a toy koala. And he has button eyes. And a top hat. And I painted him with glaze that looked like this. And I hated it. So I went back over it with marker, which was like paint marker, on some parts of him, with just his stomach and other parts on his body. And I made the black more dark on his nose and his top hat. But I didn't finish it. So those are some art. And his ear fell off in the classroom because I was working with this guy, and I dropped his project, broke that, and then dropped my own project and broke his ear off. I'm a clumsy person. I felt so bad for breaking his project. I don't talk to him anymore because I was a freshman and he was a senior, so he graduated. And I never saw him anymore. Hold on. Not done with this. Yeah, here. This is the blueprint for this little... Oh my gosh. Turn. For the dinosaur. And that's the end of that. Good. I can't turn the pages in these things. This one's very new. I got this for Christmas last year, and I drew in it over time, and this one's, like, very, very, like, recent art of mine. So this is all done in colored pencil. Can't see it very well because of the glare, but it's a girl, and she's sitting on top of the earth, and those are supposed to be constellations of wings coming off of her. I really want to do that in digital art. I keep forgetting to do it, but I really like my coloring on the earth. You can't see it, but I really like it. Yeah. This is my characters now if I draw cartoon, realistic drawings of people. And it's really cute. Like, I am so happy with my style now. And a lot of people like it, so it's good. I drew a PlayStation controller in Sharpie, because I like drawing Sharpie drawings. Here is a full-on Sharpie drawing of random stuff. So here you have a Minecraft pickaxe. There's a cupcake. This part right here is wires. This one is one of the little error boxes. Smile daily, laugh always, love, copy to clipboard, paste, and live to the fullest. So, yeah, all this stuff. There's little sheep. My little sheep without faces. Right there. The box that goes forever and they're all flying out of it. Over here, there's the earth and it's like all sewn there. And the moon. There's zeros and ones for codes. I went all out on this. I'm really proud of this. Okay. Then, my name in Japanese. Don't know if that's correct. But, yeah, my name is Leah Rochelle Shockley, and that's what it apparently was in Japanese. I don't know. A little girl wearing her dad's boots from war. Like, her dad went off to war, and he left a pair of his boots. And she's wearing it. She's supposed to look really upset or sad, like, mourning, because apparently he didn't come back. It was supposed to be my patriotic, thing for this contest they were doing. I never finished the real drawing, because it never was as good as this little one. And it has, like, a deep meaning to it. I drew this. She looks very Asian. But it was supposed to be based off of my face. And I don't know how Asian I look, but I have huge eyes. And, this is what she looks like. Yeah, I was going to draw just an eye, and then I was like, I'll just make it my eye. And it's kind of very, very, resembles me a little bit, but not very much at all. Turtle dragon! It's a turtle and a dragon mixed. I like mixing things. This is another eyeball I did in pencil. It's not very good. I draw eyeballs all the time, and that is definitely not my best work. This is Turtle Dragon 2.0. I don't know. Okay. This is a girl with a piece of hair falling in her face, and she does not have a body. Still drawing the tiny little drawings in the middle of the paper. Do you see that? It's horrible. I think it's just an unfinished drawing I was gonna do. This is, I tried to do a cartoony looking thing, and she's terrifying. I mean, look at that. Look at that face. I'm gonna murder your soul. Because murdering your soul is a thing that people do. Okay, this is an eye of a dragon compared to an eye of a person. Really small on the page. But I just, feel like drawing eyes sometimes. Like, I literally really like drawing eyes. This is a dude. I've always drawn random heads on paper. This is unfinished. I don't know if I ever will finish this. But it's a girl's face. And I really like drawing faces. And I have like a very soft style of drawing. And she's supposed to be holding water. Don't know if you can tell on the camera. But her hand's cupped and she has like very light drawing of liquid coming up. And she's not drawn all the way. She looks like this. She's sketched on there. But I was trying. I tried to draw my Minecraft character. Where the heck does this go? Okay. And that's it. I have no more drawings in here. That's it for this one. It's already been an hour and a minute, right? An hour and a minute? No. Yeah. An hour and a minute, I think. Who the heck knows? Okay, this is a marker sketchbook that I got for my birthday when I turned 17. So I am still 17. And I was just practicing drawing with markers. And it's not shaded or anything. But I drew this big collage of Mario characters because Mario is still very, a very big part of my life. My favorite video game, if I had to pick one, out of all the games I've ever played in my life, would be Super Mario Sunshine. Because that game was my childhood. My dad got it, and he used to play it all the time. And, where's Shy Guy? He used to play it all the time, and I would just sit there and watch him and think how much fun it would be. And he would always tell me that I wouldn't be very good at it, because he just didn't want me to play because he wanted to play. There's another one of those collage things, and I drew a person in the middle of it with marker. And that's the only things I've done in marker. So this sketchbook is not finished, and I am still going to draw in it, but I got it in May. Here is this sketchbook. My mom could not afford stickers, so I just used my paint and drew rainbows all over it. Okay, this is it's pretty old. It's 10th grade, so sophomore. No. Yeah, sophomore. Sophomore year of high school. Here's Animatrix. And Pufflos. I wanted to bring them back. I don't draw, whenever I draw them, I don't draw every individual strand of hair anymore. I draw the little outline of their hair. And I think it looks a lot better. This is a girl sitting at a desk. Kind of creeps me out. But I really like how I drew it, because that's how I sit in my desk. My feet pointing at each other, one arm on the desk with my random doodles, and then apparently she has really big hair. And one hand like this. All day. But yeah, she has really big hair, and I always hold a pencil in my hand. Just like that. Don't know why. Even if I don't need a pencil, I just have a pencil sitting in my hand. Ready to draw or write anything. This one's called Shy. It's a drawing with an ink pen. It's a little boy. This is Skyrim. He's a little chibi Skyrim dude. There's a dragon in the background. And he's wearing the helmet and dragging the sword. It's also done in Sharpie. This is the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who, and done in Sharpie. This is a mermaid. I did a mermaid speed paint inspired by this drawing because I was looking through my sketchbooks. And it's also done in Sharpie. And you can't see my face because I'm blurred. He's a little Indian American, Native American, or no, Indian guy. And he's really cute. This is a guy spitting at another kid. Don't know. But he's cute. The kid's like, what the heck? I think that might be the kid that I drew and I wrote shy next to it. An anime girl. Very unrealistic hair flowing in the wind. Turtle and snail. Like I said, drew them a lot. Oh my gosh. Mandy from Billy and Mandy. She wasn't supposed to be Mandy, but I drew her, and then she looked exactly like her. So I was like, just name her Mandy. Okay, this is a dragon. I drew upside down, these little TV dragon. Really cute. The Bendy Straw characters. Tubes, Bendy, Tacky, I think his name was, it's Melt. It used to be Licht. Don't know how you pronounce that. And then Bendy with an I, which is the girl, Bendy Straw. This, I'm also proud of. See, my style changes a lot, and none of the stuff in here, as far as I know, has been copied. This has not been copied. And it is supposed to be a picture of me. I was experimenting with wrinkles, can you tell? Look at all those wrinkles. All over it. Yeah. And I wrote a bunch of words in the background. This one I was really proud of when I did this. But honestly, right now, I don't really like it that much. I like the concept of having the huge head with a really tiny, cute body, but not too small, you know? There's a girl taking a mirror selfie because I hate mirror selfies. If you go to my Facebook page, I don't know if you'll be able to find it, but if you do, you'll have to add me as a friend first, and I probably won't accept it, to be honest, because I don't want friends I don't know. But if I do know you, and you add me as a friend, you can see I only have maybe 2 mirror selfies. Toothless. Love How to Train Your Dragon. And then I decided to make my own dragon because I want to be in the How to Train Your Dragon world. And if I could design my own dragon, which you wouldn't be able to do even if you were, but it would look like this, and his name is Tuft, and he's all furry. He's a furry dragon. Not that kind of furry. Fuzzy dragon, okay? Fuzzy. This one I am proud of. That is beautiful. Like, do you see that? I did this last year. I think that was the last thing I have in there. It doesn't say the year, does it? 10th grade. Yeah, I did show it. It was 10th grade. So it wasn't last year, because I'm a senior now. Sketchbook with a turtle and a frog on the front. They're actually wooden figure things that I bought at Walmart. And this is puffy paint for shirts and stuff, and I just painted it. Okay. This was made 9/20 to 12/18, so September to December of 2012. More 2012. So this is a dragon. Has human feet and very pointy fingers. Here is the thing for my turtle lamp that I already drew in the other one. So this is right after I drew that turtle lamp picture. This is a big-eyed turtle. Happy Halloween, turtles. This is a turtle named Tyler and a penguin named Maddie. It was inspired by my friends who were dating, and they're not dating, so it's kind of awkward, but this is a turtle on a pumpkin. This is a bat in front of the moon. Very badly drawn bat with human feet. A little dragon with human feet. Human feet. And that was the first drawing of the other one with his tail coming over him and he's upside down. A dragon on a diving board. Where did I get this idea? a mouse and a pumpkin. This was around Halloween when I drew these things. This is Puffalo's, Twinkle and Milkshake. This is I had a new idea of, like, taking the Puffalo's, adding a body to them and giving them tails, and calling them Bubbles. And they looked like that. And I never drew them ever again. But I figured it's a cute idea for a character. Okay, maybe I did draw them again, because I drew them right here. It's only a little turtle. Cute. Me and my friend Maddie drew this thing together. I drew a bunch of shapes and we colored it in. And his name is The Lonely Loner. And then this is Dragon Chicken, I Don't Even Know, and Alien Turtle. This is one of the bubble thingies. This is Sackboy and Baby Sackboy, which is not an actual thing, from Little Big Planet. I love that game. And this is, if I ever created a costume for Little Big Planet, it would look like that. Or at least back when I drew this. Lay fishies, which means, the fishies? But probably not even correct, because I was just doing that for, like, the meme kind of thing. The fishies. The fishies. Mario. You didn't get to see that very well. Freehanded that. Not very good, but I did freehand it. Lumas. Don't think I freehanded those. I mean, I didn't trace them, but freehanding as in I did not, copy them from them. That's what I mean. Gargoyle. I love gargoyles. They're really cool. Oh, this is around Christmas now. So I went from Halloween to Christmas. This is Merry Christmas Turtles. One's in the present. One of them has a Christmas tree strapped to him with a hat. And then this is a little fish. He has a little Christmas tree and a Santa hat floating up because he's in the water. It says Merry Christmas. And then I have my little signature, which was a dash, Leah, Shockley, dash, and it turned into, I squished it all together, and what you see now in my videos, my 2 speed paints I did, when I signed them, that is my signature now. This is such stuff. That's all I have to say about that. Jello beans! I want to keep drawing these things, because they're really cute. I don't know what a jello bean is, but I made it up one day at school. They looked like jelly beans, so I named them Jello beans. Some things I copied from the internet. There are pictures I really liked. That's Misty and Steve. Into that sketchbook. It's been an hour and 13 minutes now. Almost through the sketchbooks, and I have a painting, a poster thing I did, and some, like, one-off drawings. Okay, this is from my drawing class, which was last year, and it's all torn up, and I'm really sad about it, because this thing is like, look at this. I really like this drawing, and it's falling apart. And then I drew this one. She's reaching up for those stars that are hanging from the ceiling. It's like my style thing that, like, skies, night skies, stars, eyeballs, giant eyes, like soft faces, stuff like that. It's the kind of thing I draw. And then there's this girl, which is from Wind Waker. She's the bird girl that he meets. And I was really inspired to draw her. That's why she has that weird triangle thing nose. But Wind Waker is another one of my favorite games, because GameCube was my life. This is an eyeball with the fingers prying open a zipper. I really like drawing things like that. This is a picture of my backpack, because I was learning how to draw fabric in my drawing class. And she told me I didn't have to draw the zebra print all over it, so I stopped. This is seashells done in ink. This is a drawing of bottles, because I was studying glass. Doesn't really look like glass to me, but it's okay. This was my wood and my metal drawing, because I did not want to draw two drawings. It's a paintbrush. I gave him a face, which it didn't actually have. He says, I'm wood and metal, and I did realistic wood and realistic metal, rendering with colored pencils. And I copied from an actual paintbrush. So, that's that. This, I almost didn't get the points for this, because I was supposed to do bones, and I shaded him like actual bone, but I drew him with ink. And she took all the points off of it, and I was like, but I shaded it with, like, bone. And she goes, well, since I know that you can do it, I'm gonna give you the points. Thank you, Miss Cheney, if you're watching this. Which probably you're not. But if you are, hi. Here's a tree. And I think I have a picture of a tree. Let me do it over here. Get that out of the way. Because it's just a piece of scrap paper. Put it on the floor. Because I don't like it. I figured I'd show you because I found it on the floor already. Some Mario things. I got the plant, the Goomba, and the bomb. And a bullet bill. Then there's a fluffy turtle. Imagine if turtles were covered in hair and still lived inside the freaking shell. Adorable is what they would be. I would love them forever. This is an eyeball colored pencil drawing. The camera doesn't do it justice because the colors are a lot more vibrant in real life. But this is a creepy looking drawing of a girl. But I really do like it. She's wearing like a ballerina dress. Tutu dress. These are just very bad drawings, so I'll stick to this. Like, they're not drawings that I did, willingly. So I'm not gonna show you. So there's this thing. Don't know what those are, but they're adorable. He looks like he has a popcorn head. This guy has a little vest. He doesn't have arms connecting to his body. And he has a bow tie. Cute. There's nothing else really in, well, here. Mario. There's just a bunch of unfinished drawings. My friend, John, told me to draw, well, I don't really talk to him anymore, but told me to draw him as a bunny rabbit. And that's that. He wanted the picture, but I really liked it, so I kept it. Sorry if you're watching this, which is probably not, like I said. But if you are, sorry. Even if you were watching this, probably wouldn't have gotten this. Yeah, all this is just blank, and not good. I don't like them. And it doesn't have a cover, so. We've been through a lot of sketchbooks. Okay, now I got another tiny one. Covered in duct tape, and I drew on it with metallic gold marker. I completely colored the back gold too. Okay, this, I was Fahrenheit 451. We were reading that in English class. I think it was my sophomore year. And I had to draw a firebird, I guess. And I drew that. And shaded it and everything. And I didn't want to turn it in, so I didn't. I just showed it to him. And he took it because it was apparently really good. This is a wobble. I don't know what a wobble is. He looks like a little fox and he's adorable. This is the 11th Doctor again from Doctor Who. My favorite Doctor. This is the sock monkey. Apparently this is the hoodie girl. Don't really like that one very much. Just a sketch of blue hair. I really like blue hair. I wish I had blue hair. But I wouldn't be able to get a job here in town. This is a purple minion. The Minions movie was funny. The Despicable Me was funny too. I'm not obsessed with Minions like a lot of people are, but they are cute. I drew that. She's got, like, fishnet leggings. Don't know if you can tell. She got sneakers. Really, really skinny girl. And a big head. Really cute. Turtle. The girl sitting down. Like, this one was also a template that I got from DeviantArt. Anime girl. With a really big forehead. I drew really big foreheads back then. Two bunnies done in green pen. Girl with panda hat. Kind of reminds me of a pirate. This is the cutest dog I've ever drawn in my life because I can't draw dogs, and this doesn't even look like a dog. But look at him. So cute. I mean, you can tell he's a dog. He doesn't look like a real dog. This is an eagle. Cause America. Funny bunny. Don't know. I drew it. Kind of really light. Whatever you do, don't need a chainsaw. Ow. That's all that page says, and then there's no drawings for the rest of the book. So, take my advice and don't eat chainsaws. Because apparently that hurts, and I don't know how I knew that, because I've never eaten a chainsaw. So, not that I know of. Okay. This has pandas on it, and shiny butterflies, and it says sketchbook on those drawings. This is when I really was studying fabric and the folding in the fabric, and this is Link. I did that freehand without looking at another picture. And then I was doing more. Freaking turn. Okay, so it's not going to turn any more than that, and I'm not going to force it. This is Beast Boy from Teen Titans holding a fishbowl and one of them's falling out. Almost done, guys. It's only been an hour and 30 minutes. A bunny girl thing. It says me. That's not me. I am not a bunny. Holy crap, that's ugly. Sean Spencer from Psych. I really like drawing portraits of people. Like a realistic portrait. And you'll see that in a minute. Because I'm going to show you something. I didn't show you this. Puffalo. Buffalo. Gus from Psych. Echo Morales. Echo is my favorite name, and I will name my daughter that someday. Star Winson. Can't see that very well, but not very good. This is my first drawing with Crayola markers, trying to make it look good. This is two Chow that I had. They're actually real Chow I had in the game, Sonic Adventure 2, and they're really cute, so I drew them. This one's apparently called Skater Dude. Look at all those wrinkles. They don't even work. Like, that's not how wrinkles work. I tried, though. This is Echo Morales again, sitting on a couch. Come on. Pandas and turtles. Cute. Ninja Turtles. I love the Ninja Turtles. And then there's random stuff. This was before my whole let's ink the whole entire page with random stuff phase. Another eye made with pencils. Again, it's not the best eye I've ever drawn, but it's good. A shy guy with cute little sparklies in his eye. Cute. Lamborghini. I cannot draw cars, but somehow I pulled it off. I don't even like Lamborghinis that much. I want a Mini Cooper. And my face is blurry. I want a Mini Cooper or a Jeep Wrangler. There are two sides to everyone, and apparently they're both... I don't know what that style is. Is it like goth? They look pretty gothic. I don't know, it's just the style that my friends had at the time, so I just drew pretty much what they wore normally. This drawing. It's just a drawing. There's no sketchbook. It wasn't in a sketchbook. I don't know where it came from. And then this thing. Look how big this is compared to my head. Like, you could just imagine how huge this freaking sketchbook is. And I can't even, like, this is huge. And I drew, this was the sketchbook that I had when I first created the Skwiible channel 1 year ago. And I did ink drawings like this, which look like the drawings, like similar to the drawings that I do now. This is Android, because I don't like Apple, so I drew Android eating an apple. Apple products are not my thing. I mean, I don't judge people who like Apple products, but they're not for me. Okay. There is... that. There goes my, chance for ever being, sponsored by Apple. Not that I was ever planning on being sponsored by Apple, but saying that I don't like their products, probably, like, no. Butterflies. That was freehanded. I mean, like, it wasn't traced or stenciled. I did it freehand, but I did look at something. So that's the one time that I say it is freehanded, but I did look at something. This is my first attempt at that, full-on, full-page drawing. Kind of trips out the camera. Okay. Some really creepy, freakish-looking cat and bunny people. This is supposed to be me doing the, duck face, which I think looks more like a fish than a duck. So I did little, fishy fins. Then there is this style of drawing, which is very similar to the style of drawing I do right now. Okay, this is one of the, YouTuber drawings that I do, and it is, like, my edition of fan art. It's PewDiePie, Cry, and Cinnamon Toast Skin. And Cry is standing on top of Cinnamon Toast Ken, on top of Ken, and he's, He probably should be smaller. If I redrew this now, he'd be smaller, and Ken wouldn't look like he's, you know, doing what he looks like he's doing. And then PewDiePie says, Cry, where are your arms? And Ken's like, really, that's all you noticed? So it's fan art from me. Not very good. I really don't like the drawing, but other people do, so kept it. This is Mr. Turtle. He doesn't say much. Basically, he sits on his log all day and eats apples. So, yep, he's pretty boring. See, this is one of my, like, illustration. I want to illustrate children's books, and this is a thing that I didn't really think about until now, but it looks like something it would be in a children's book. Here is, I attempted to do a color version of it, and gave up. The full-on, what is that called? I don't know what that style of drawing is called. I don't really know how to explain this. But I drew it. It's really hard to get this in the picture. This girl looks like a troll. Like, I don't like how far apart her eyes are. And she's not done, so I don't know. There's no more drawings in here. So that's my giant sketchbook. Now I'm going to show you some drawings I did. This one's of PewDiePie. And I drew this from a picture of him. And I'm very proud of it. And it hangs on my wall behind me on my, like above my bookshelf that you see in the background when I don't have the sheet up. Here is a bigger drawing I did. This is in pencil. I shaded all of this in pencil. The whole thing. This part, like the cheese, it's two papers put together with a yellow paper in the middle, and I had to shade the cheese too. But look at that shading. Like, what? The reflection. I did all of that darkness. And look how big it is compared to me. All that in pencil. Like, what? Really proud of that too. Then, this is a artist painting that I did before I even took a painting class. I was like, okay, I'm gonna paint something. I just drew, painted with paint markers. So, that's a thing I did. And then in here is Markiplier. And I did the same thing as I did with PewDiePie. It's about the size of my head. And I'm gonna show my sketchbook I am currently working on in a minute. This right here is an oil painting that I did. Right in the middle, right there, there's a little girl standing with her arms up, and there's the silhouette of trees around it. Then on the top, there's the moon and stars hanging from strings over the thing, and I don't know how to show this. See, it's oil paint. I just dabbed it. There's a little girl in the middle, I don't know. You can't see it? Yeah, see? Girl. Right there. So that's the painting I did. Hangs on my wall too, right behind me. I did paint it. I'm very proud of that one too. So, here's that. Now that I have all this pile right in front of me, you can't see it, but literally up to right here. My hands are touching it. Now we do the sketchbook I'm working on right now. It does not have it's not decorated. And I'm probably not going to decorate this one. But the next one I'm going to do is probably going to be painted with chalkboard paint, so that it's like a chalkboard material sketchbook. Alright. So, here's the first drawing in here, and this is where I started doing fan art. Again, I just showed you a bunch of fan art, but this is Jacksepticeye and Sam. And I drew that with colored pencil. The whole thing is colored pencil. And there's my signature, little sloppy thing with a heart. It was the dot on the eye. This is Markiplier and Tiny Box Tim standing in front of a brick wall, and his shadow is turning into this monster. Like, he has that flashlight right there, and it's shining and making two shadows. I don't know why Tim's shadow's down there. It doesn't make any sense. But it's done in ink Sharpie. This is a little monster guy with scribbles all over him, because I wanted to make it look slightly more creepy. This is this. I can't really explain it other than that. It's just that. This is a face from Profile, shaded with ink pen, and I did this very recently. I think it was a couple months ago. Yeah. Deadpool? Love Deadpool. My favorite superhero. Out of all the superheroes, he's my favorite because he's funny and sarcastic, and he has a really, funny sense of humor. These are some sketches of a face. This is what my faces look like whenever I'm sketching them out before I draw them with pencil and stuff. But that was drawn in ink. This is my first Flamingosaurus Rex I ever drawn. And it says Flamingosaurus Rex on the top. So cute. I love him. And then I drew an elf person. I'm not very proud of this drawing. I don't like it. Don't ask me why. Keeping it in there, but I don't like it very much. This, I was bored in my 4th hour class, which is lunch period in school. And I had nothing to do because I didn't have homework. And that class is basically you just sit in a classroom or you eat lunch and you can either talk to people or do homework. So it's like a social hour. And I got really bored and I didn't have any friends in there at the time. So I drew this with blue marker. Crayola marker. Just like 2 hands and a flower. And then this is another bird dinosaur. And I don't know what the dinosaur is called. But he's the one with that antenna thing. And he's a toucan mix with him. So So I wanted to do a friend for my Flamingosaurus Rex, and that was him. This is a sketch I was doing. I was looking up figure drawings on Google and trying to sketch out, like, what they look like. This is from my senior picture that I'm choosing this year. I was walking on railroads and I decided to draw it. It's not the best drawing in the world, but I did draw that. So this, it's the character from Undertale, my character, and Sans. And if you recognize that, that's from my thumbnail for episode 5 and 6 of my Undertale series. And then there's this. And this is what I'm doing, literally this big on a piece of paper, and I'll show you that when it's done. But I am redrawing this on giant paper, and then I'm going to paint it with coffee. So it's like a sepia tone, and it's going to look really cool. This is just a sketch for a drawing, a project I'm doing with cloth, where the sun and the moon are going to be made out of cloth. They're going to be three-dimensional off the canvas. I'm going to tie actual string around them and have little hands that I draw pulling the string from both sides. And then I'm going to have this line down the middle. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a squiggly line. And I'm going to sew that with actual string and make it look like it's stitched up. And then there's going to be fabric covering all the paper. Or not paper. It's going to be, this is Jazz hands, and I was trying to draw my friend Jasmine, and because she wanted me to draw her, and I didn't do a very good job, so this is probably not going to be the one, but she was doing this thing whenever I drew her, like this one, and I was like, Jazz hands, and then her name is Jasmine, so I was like, Jazz hands. That was clever, but probably stupid. And then I have 2 more pages left to do art on in that sketchbook. I do have more art. I have a painting that is another oil painting that has a waterfall and trees and a moon and some canyons in the background, but I do not have it home with me. I have it at school in my portfolio classroom, and then I have the hold on. 1 second. Behind the magical curtain here, I have this, which is a paper mache dinosaur, and it is covered in fish tank rock that I hot glued on every single little piece of this, and then the stars are glow-in-the-dark stars, and then the eyes are buttons. So it looks like this, and it's completely three-dimensional. That's another one of my artwork pieces. And then I have this. Come on, curtain, get off me. A giant porcelain, like literally made of porcelain clay. It is a sack boy. And on the top, his seams are being ripped open. And there's the PlayStation buttons, the Earth, and the Moon from Little Big Planet. And it's a bust project. And it's literally the size of my head. So that's all the artwork I have here. But I do have more, and I'm working on more. And then I have that giant one that's done of that sketch in my sketchbook. And I will be updating you guys on my art projects in the future. I have a desk covered in art right now. Like, it's covered. Like, look at that. Like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere! And, oh gosh. There. And, since I have all this, and I showed you all this, I will keep you updated. Like I just said, I don't know what I was saying, but, I hope you liked this hour and 39-minute long video. And, outro time. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. And let me know stuff about stuff. And, yeah, I did an outro in the middle of this, but I'm gonna do another one. Woo! And, I'll miss you very much till next time. Bye, I love you. I love you so much, even though I don't know you. Ha. Ha. I love your support. There we go. And I love that you are people, and you're all individual, and I'm gonna shut up now.